Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, hitting today the TaylorMade Aero Burner 3 wood. Got a 15 degree, but this is the TP version. I've done the regular version. This is the TP version of the white Aero Burner with the wing. Wingy wingy, there's a wing there for anyone who wants a wing on a golf club. Let's give the TP version a go. Aero Burner, mega freewood styly. We got Titleist Pro V1X balls on the floor, also my GC2 HMT, so I will show you some real ball data as well about what this club can do with its wing. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, TaylorMade TP Aero Burner 3 wood. We've got a 15 degree loft. We get this channel all the way from toe to heel on the bottom. Going to help with keeping ball speeds constant across the face, so when you're not hitting that effective sweet spot, hopefully the ball speeds won't drop back too far is the idea with that. I'm sure it does when they robot testing. How much that'll help you day in, day out, you'd have to go and test and see. I think it's quite small amounts, but it's there and it's very visible. We get this little wing on the side here. Now, I love clubs with wings. I just love wings. That's, to me, aerodynamics, but really it's almost like they forgot to cut it off. Not a fan of the wing, but I am a massive fan because it makes me giggle. It's the white head, black face. Looks lovely. It's got this kind of ridged bit on top. Again, Aero Burner, bubbles on top as well. It's all aerodynamic, Aero Burner, aerodynamic. Speedy, speedy, speedy. This is the TP version, and it sits gorgeous, square to fractionally open, pretty square. Lovely. It's got a small head. The regular Aero Burner for me sat a little bit closed, looked a bit bigger. Now I love this little these lines on top here. They really do put a nice visual down by the ball where I can imagine paths and face the paths kind of lines. I do like those line-up lines, and the white to black face looks gorgeous. Tech-wise, wing, lovely. Tell your mates, my club's got a wing, yours hasn't, I'm better. The slot, I'm sure it does things, we'll see. Let's hit it and see how it feels, and then we'll show some real ball data to show you what this club actually is or not doing. Here we go. It looks brilliant down by the ball. It's a little small, but it is the TP version, which is often what your tall preferred players really would want to buy into. Okay, that feels amazing off the face. It's a nice loudish sound, and that flight is it's going forwards, like seriously going forwards. Let's give that another hit. That's an amazing flight on that ball. It's like nothing I've really seen before. All the TaylorMade fairway would seem to be doing this. It's not going kind of spinning up at all. It's just going forwards and then almost dropping out the air. Rainbow flight, driver-like flight. Now and we'll check the numbers to see actually how it comes out. The only thing that worries me with this is I'm a freewood player predominantly from the deck. I actively like using my freewood normally. I've had a few incidents recently. Anyone who watches the course vlogs, wind affected. I just worried it won't stay in the air enough for me, which would then make me, I caught that slightly out the toe and that is still flying. It would then make me think about what loft I'm using. I'm tempted with those visual flights that are 15, are probably more of an 18 degree would produce the ball flight I want, but then it might just put it back into where a 15 degree sits with another club. Let's give it one more hit and then we'll look at some numbers. Looks wise, feel wise, yeah, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I'm glad there's one that sits more neutral square. Aero Burner is out on tour. I'm seeing a lot of the guys, pictures coming through on Instagram and wherever with Aero Burner head covers in. Dustin Johnson's back at Torrey Pines starting today, actually, the time I'm filming this video, subject to when you watch it, and he has got Aero Burner about him. Yeah, I hit that really well. It's just the most forward flight I've ever seen on a fairway. Looks great, feels nice, feels strong. Let's check the numbers out and see actually what it is doing. Right guys, numbers time. TaylorMade Aero Burner, 15 degree freewood. This is the TP version. Wow, look at those numbers. 241, I'm 231 average. I got one out there at 241, spinning at 2.5, 2,500 reds. That's a driver spin. launching at 13 degrees. It's a little low launch for that spin for me, but it's huge. And then I mishit one there and shot a 7, and you see it's dropping down to 219. You see how the spin went up 3.5. I mean, I got one spinning there at 1.7. 1.7 with a 3-wood off the deck. This club is a machine. It's insane. I've never seen a 3-wood do that before. So basically, if you think about it, this club is not going further because particularly anything's happening with the face, because that's controlled. What's happening is they're changing the spin model by where they're putting CGs and other things they're doing with the clubs, which is making me get a very different flight than I normally get with my 3-wood, which is making them top out longer. But then there are sacrifices. I would argue when I mishit it, the 219 is dropping back further than I wanted to. So yes, the top out goes. I mean, 241 is arguing with roll. That's going 260, 270. Great. But that's now going with my driver. Interesting point for lots of people. Want to drop back to a 3-wood, don't hit your driver, and you want a powerful one. This could be an option. I mean, I can see, I think they've got mini drivers coming out in this range. I could see why, because that's just like a driver in some ways. I worry about it from the deck. I'm hitting my 3-wood in and trying to get it onto greens often. I feel like that could just chase through a long way. Interesting, very interesting number. Sits great, looks brilliant. TP version for me, Aero Burner all day. I could bag that, no problem. I might take it on the course to see how it goes. I am worried from the deck, though, of what I'll do with it, subject to my strike. I think, really, I would be needing to go to 16, 17, 18 degree loft to get consistent numbers from shortest to longest a little bit more. Go and try it, guys. Aero Burner. That's a beast, isn't it? That's a beast of a club by changing that. I mean, 1.7 off the deck spin, you'd argue is not enough. You can see that's only peaking out at 25 yards. It's much lower, so it's just going to run for England. Interesting one. They're changing it up, aren't they? TaylorMade are changing it up. Give them credit or not, they are the only ones out there who produce clubs that really surprise me with the numbers. Interesting. Quite like that. Post comments down below. Love to hear what you've got to say. Do you want a 3-wood that goes as far as your driver? Do you want a 3-wood that kind of doesn't go up, maybe hang up in the air as much? Would you see that as a replacement to your driver, or would you just excited about the fact that you could carry it? Well, I mean, if I'm getting 241, someone like Buzzer would be getting that. I reckon he could carry that 280 with a 3-wood. Interesting. Post comments. Thanks for watching as always. Speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.